Welcome to this Limitless podcast Waypoint session. A waypoint is defined as an intermediate point on a route or line of travel, a stopping place on a journey. Hopefully this waypoint will mark a point of interest on your journey and contribute to your limitless endeavors. Stay tuned.
All right, guys, it's time for another waypoint. This waypoint is well overdue, kind of a surprise, a little bit of both. It's focused on Badlands. Now, it's no secret I am a big Badlands fan. I mean, I often double up my tagline with be Badlands, be limitless, let's always be faithful. But yeah, I'm a Badlands fan. It's great camo. In fact, right now I am wearing my most coveted, my most used Badlands item, and that is the Variant Hoodie. But that's not what this waypoint is about. But we're going to segue into what this waypoint is about. How many times can I say waypoint today? I'm going to start out by talking about the Variant Hoodie. Anybody that follows my content, has seen me on Instagram, Facebook, on YouTube, listened to podcasts. I hosted the Bearded Blake months ago, and we talked about layering with Badlands equipment, apparel. Hands down, my favorite item is the Variant Hoodie. This is their midweight merino blend hoodie. Has a really deep chest zip on it, has a hood, it has kangaroo pockets here, it has the gauntlet holes for your thumbs. I love the way it feels against my skin. I'm wearing a fine Limitless t-shirt right now because I'm gonna change my tops here in a minute, and I didn't want you to see my chesticles today if you're watching this on YouTube. But I typically wear this garment directly on my skin. I wear it nationwide, year-round, all hunting applications. The only time I am not wearing the Variant Hoodie directly against my skin is in deep winter, typically when I'm backcountry, but often when I'm going to be static in a tree saddle for a long sit. I buy one size up, and then I have the heavy merino Badlands pullover that I put underneath it. Then I add my larger variant on top of it. Now I have an additional merino layer against me. I'm doubling up that warmth barrier. Then on top of that, I put the ultralight puffy jacket on. Then on top of that, I put my rain jacket on. Warm as toast. I love this thing. I have a hard time straying away from I call my wilderness whoopee. Again, I'm gonna say it as many times as I have said, forgot already. Anyhow, I love this wilderness whoopee. Badlands sent me a care package, received it yesterday. I have an item that's soon to be released. I've been giving the thumbs up, I've been given the thumbs up to introduce this item to all of you Badlands junkies for the upcoming early turkey season. I hope it's going to be out by then. Don't take that for gospel. Blake did not tell me when it is coming out. Who knows, maybe it'll be in time for deer season. I don't know. I am 100% blessed to have received this yesterday, and I wanted to share it with you guys. This is what they are calling the Draw Hoodie. Now I'm guessing draw meaning, because there's no drawstrings on this at all. I think this is the Draw Hoodie for an archer. I am in love with this thing. It is challenging my relationship with my wilderness whoopee, the Variant. So this is not a merino wool hoodie. That is one of the things that I would say, wow, if this was merino, I would just be ecstatic. However, not everything can be merino. Not everything needs to be merino. In fact, could I wear merino underneath this? Could I wear the Variant underneath the Draw Hoodie? 100% I can. This is just brilliant. So this is a fleece. It's not like any other fleece that I've seen on their website, because I did some research before I came out here to spend some time with you guys on camera and recording this podcast. Waypoint, that was the word. How many times can I say Waypoint and Wilderness Woobie? I don't know, that's a lot of W's. A lot of W's today. I'll take that as a win. Ooh, there's another W. Anyhow, wow, I feel like I'm recording with either Anthony Field, really, or Nick Gendrew right now. It's like I have one on my right shoulder or one on my left shoulder, vice versa, one or the other, I don't know. Whichever side's weighing me down the most is, well, maybe not. Anyhow, this is a fleece, really soft, supple fleece material. Again, it has a hood. It has an integrated, wait for it, has an integrated face cover in here, and it fits really, really well. It has a nice deep chest zipper. Why is that important? Why do I like it so much in the Variant and this Wilderness Woobie? Because this is how I manage my thermal control here. With this zipper, it's amazing. Also, whether you tuck it into your pants or leave it untucked, that's airflow. So if you're really, really hot, you can drop the zipper, then I untuck. I've got good airflow moving through. When it starts to cool off, I can do up the zipper. I can tuck in my waist. It's sealing in my heat. I have the same option with the Draw Hoodie. Here's some other cool features. Yes, it has your kangaroo hand pouch. I love it. The other thing that I like about it, both on the Variant and this Draw Hoodie, is the material and the way they have it stitched in here. You can tuck it into your pants and you don't feel like you have a whole bunch of bulk here in your waistline. It tucks in very comfortably. Now here's one of the other things that I really, really like about the Draw Hoodie that is not available on the Variant. This gauntlet sleeve here. Now, I don't know what everybody calls this. In the fire service, we call these gauntlet sleeves or gauntlet style gloves. This has not only a thumb hole, but it has a pinky hole, and the top of this comes all the way down over your fingers. It is brilliant. And as you will notice, this is in their new color pattern for dark timber. It's great. I really, really like this thing. When I first took it out of the box, my first thought was, Blake, why are you sending me a hoodie when you know I am madly in love with the Variant? And then I started putting my hands all over this thing. I got really handsy with it. And then I put it on. And I had the face mask on. And then I started playing with the thumb hole and the pinky hole and the gauntlet gloves. And I am really, really attracted to this thing. I cannot promise you what patterns or colors they will have in the Draw Hoodie. Here's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping for either OG or FX, and I really, really would like all black, because this thing would be money in a ground blind. But hey, check it out. I'm gonna try to take the Variant off here without showing you my belly button. And I'm gonna put this thing on for you so you can see how it fits. Now I traditionally, in the Variant, I'm getting ready for some archery therapy. That's why this equipment isn't staged here for the video to look good for, you know, sponsor partners or anything else. I am getting ready to sling some arrows, clear my headspace a bit. But anyhow, I typically in the Variant, I run a medium in this. I am 185 to 190 pounds given on the day, and my meal content for the week. I'm 6 foot. I typically wear a 42 to a 44 regular and a jacket, and I run a medium in the Variant, again, because I typically run this next to skin almost year round, except for in the wintertime when I want to layer up, so that's why I have the large. Blake, who recently saw me at the Western Hunt Expo, must have thought that I put on a few LBs because he sent me a large. But I'm glad that he did, because one, I will probably wear this more in the cooler months, so like early spring turkey season, or probably into late October for deer season. Might be a little warm for those early, that late August, early September deer seasons that are available to a lot of us. But it is so comfortable. And again, with my frame size, the large, primo. That's my recommendation. So here we go. I about have her on. This is how it fits. So first thing that I had to do was I did wrestle around with this face piece at first. Give me a minute, I'll be out in a second. Wait your turn, I'll be out in a second. There it is. It'd be a lot easier if I just took my glasses off, right? You guys should still be able to hear me on the mic. I sure hope so. There we go. Now, I do have a problem with my glasses fogging up, so I like to pull my face mask down over my nose. But there you go. If you're wearing contacts, you're not wearing glasses, then this pulls up on your nose like this. And there you go. Now, again, this deep zipper, I can pull this up, get everything out of the way. Kind of comes up off to the side a little bit, which that's really unique. I hope you guys can still hear me in the mic. This angled zipper is different. I've never had a hoodie like this, and I really like it because I don't have the bulk of the top of the zipper and the reinforced stitching here hitting me right in my chin as I'm moving my head around. It's off to the side. I really, really like that idea. It does have a little zipper pocket here, and it has a cord in there. So if a guy wanted to, yeah, you could put your rangefinder in there. You could put a couple of diaphragm calls in there if you wanted to. You can put your license in there. Honestly, I know people are gonna, I've seen it on the social medias. You put a pocket on a shirt, somebody's gonna ask, what'd you put the pocket there for? What am I gonna put in that pocket? Well, put whatever you want in the pocket. If it wasn't on there, you'd probably say, why don't I have a pocket on there? So they did put a pocket on there, and they put the known Badlands cordage in here for your rangefinder. It's actually pretty ingenious. If you're not a guy like me that runs around with the chest harness on all the time, it's a really unique idea. Well done, Badlands. Now, here we go. Are you ready? Watch this. Thumb hole, pinky hole. Thumb hole over here. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Got them backwards. There we go. Thumb hole, pinky hole. Look at that. You could almost go gloveless, especially like I said, in October, if you wanted to wear this in October, you could go gloveless. Put on my release here for you. Guys, if you're listening to this audibly, you're really missing out. These are published, Waypoints are published as podcasts, but if you really want the meat and potatoes of this episode, you should be watching it on YouTube. But here you go with my release. It's not, and now again, I use the thumb release. It is not inhibiting my release at all. This is wonderful. Now, if I could have brought a wrist release out here, there's not a lot of material on this sleeve. So, I mean, it's not gonna change your wrist strap fit a whole lot. It's not gonna impede the function of your draw hand whatsoever. It's amazing. Now, in colder weather, if you do have gloves on underneath here, there's enough room, enough space. I guess I should have brought gloves out here for you guys as well. Now, I will say, I tend to wear very light gloves. I wear uninsulated boots a lot. I wear tech pants, light tech pants, and if I need to, I layer up with a pair of merino leggings, and I wear light gloves. I keep the bulk of my thermal layering on my core, and I keep my hands, my lower extremities loose, flexible, and mobile. That's just like the way I like to run. This Draw hoodie fits the bill. And then I have this nice kangaroo pocket down here. Guys, I am telling you, look forward to the upcoming release of the Badlands Draw hoodie. And I encourage you, when it hits the market, that you better put one in your shopping cart and hit purchase, because they're going to sell quick. Once people start purchasing these and they put them on and they sit in their backyard on their 4x4 and they record their YouTube videos to the world on social medias to say how wonderful these things are, they're going to sell out and you're going to miss out. So again, upcoming from Badlands, the Draw Hoodie. It is questioning my love relationship with the Variant Hoodie. And I know for some of you, that is astonishing. Guys, have a great turkey season. Have a safe turkey season. Be limitless and be faithful.